Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing once again as the Ottomans. So I want to apologize for last episode. Somehow one of my mic settings got changed between the preview and the recording thing, which is quite amazing considering all I did was pretty much hit preview and then actually hit recording. So I don't know what happened. So last episode is going to come across as silent, pretty much. And apparently I now have an orphaned army down here from last episode. So, great. Last episode we beat up Yemen, took their entire coastline, started annexing the Naj, stole a couple provinces along this coast, and now apparently I'm going to have to fight Adjaran just to get out of this region, which is not something I'm particularly looking forward to. Other than that, not much happens. We keep veering between being in debt and being out of debt, which is quite frustrating. At least for the moment, we seem to be doing well. Although those rebels are a serious annoyance. Yeah. Sorry about last episode. I really, by the time I noticed it, I was already like 10 minutes into the recording, and it already done a lot. So please forgive me, and hopefully that won't ever happen again. Although, knowing the way things work out in life, it probably will. Okay, let's get a better ruler now. There we go. Any chance we can abdicate for the heir? No, because they're underage. But in the scheme of things, a 9 ruler is not a bad, especially as a female ruler. Although, apparently, interestingly, it will not give us consorts. So apparently female Ottoman rulers don't get a harem. So, interesting. I was curious about that earlier in another episode, see if they was going to give them a harem, but apparently not. This is going to be slow. So other than that, we made a ton of money from beating up Kilwa, which is quite nice, to the point that I'm actually going to plow it back into our provinces as much as possible. Actually, wait, let's see any of this. That would save me 9.09, so that's not bad. Might as well just get a lot of trade going, honestly. And then use the rest for manufactories, probably. Probably for the best. Apparently Turkey here is quite a textile industry at this point in the game. At this point in the game, it's not even Turkey, it's Anatolia, but they seem to have quite a lot of cloth there, which is interesting. Now I'm curious if Yemen's actually going to lose this war to these separatist rebels, because if they do, that'll be a Shia province I'm going to pounce on immediately. Another thing I'm thinking is I probably should stop dealing with the outraged country stuff, at least for... I kind of want to stop, and I kind of don't want to stop. At the same time, it's probably preventing larger coalitions. I'll leave it on outraged countries, I guess. That guy has literally just been scurrying around to everyone everywhere in the world where somebody hates me and trying to solve the problem. Valiant effort, but I think largely pointless. Let's get rid of that fort because we don't need it. I just need a little bit more and then we can start a couple wars. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. My bad. Claim on Commonwealth land. Well, I definitely want to beat up the Commonwealth at some point, but I really need to get around to it soon before I get weaker. I love how this entire war against, I think that's what, Ageron there, is literally because I couldn't get my army past them. Next time, don't get my army stuck. We're also going to apparently trigger another war with the Mamelukes, which I am actually fine with because I was a bit disappointed that I wasn't able to take as much land last war as I wanted to. There we go. Where are they fleeing to? Right there. We'll allow for coffee house dissidents for a little while. Quickly dispatch 2 troops. I love how I've fought like the last 70, 80 years of warfare with pretty much my starting army. It's just kind of ironic that I haven't bothered to build up any more of a military. I really should put some more cannon in these armies, probably. Although, with 6 cannon, it's not like I'm lacking artillery. None of these are useful. I'll go with that, I guess. I really do not like the Age of Reformation's ideas. Unless you're Catholic trying to resist Protestantism, the rest of these ideas are... I mean, I guess for Spain and those special ones it's good, but for everyone else, the only good one is institution spread. Okay, you're working there, you're there. Did Serbia beat the Mamelukes? I'm thinking they did. Okay, nice. I just need to reoccupy all these provinces. Reoccupy. I don't know what's up with me today. I need to occupy these provinces so that I can take their land. Can I kill them? I can. So I should make an effort to take all their land that I can. The Ming are in another war. How are the Ming even vaguely stable? They're not, is the answer, but... How have they not, like, lost these wars? I guess they are just that large. Yeah, they are just literally that large. They're like me. It's very hard to lose these wars. You have to make an effort to lose the wars. Oh, this is going to be annoying though. I'm going to literally have to take all these provinces and then find and defeat their army just to end this war. The last holdout of their army. On the other hand, got most of these guys' lands, so that's good. I just really need to kill off as much of the Mamelukes as I can first. I should actually have a pretty good war score against the Mamelukes already. 61. I'm wondering if the city of Merca is named after the city of Mecca. Names seem oddly similar. Yeah, no thank you. I need 1,000 more admin power. We can get it probably at this rate another military idea group just because I'm behind in diplomatic. And that should be the war for me. Let's see. Oops. Helps if I don't misclick on an army. There we go. Completely wipe them out. Obviously lots of land to core and deal with. Probably a lot of offended nations in the area too. But I don't particularly care at the moment. Mamelukes should fall soon. I'm not going to be able to wipe them out, but at least I can take a lot more of their land. Actually, here's a strange question. Kilwa, the people I just beat up in the war, they actually have core provinces in Madagascar. Huh, interesting. Well, let's peace out the Mamelukes, right? Oh. That could be problematic. Yeah, I'm going over 100 overextension. That's going to be a problem, but I guess taking the land at this point... Oh, I'm not! Wow! I could have sworn I would have been going over, but I guess I'm not. Just barely squeaking in under that. Okay. Your abandoned army. Next war against them should be effortless, easy, and quick. I probably am going to need claims in their lands, but let's see. I should be able to wipe you out. You're gone from the game, probably forever, unless I messed up terribly. And we didn't go over 100 overextension there, so perfect. I think that went about as good as can be expected. And then if I move down here, I'll attack Najran here for even more land. The Naj are being slowly vassalized, slowly annexed. I should actually be able to annex Marhan fairly soon, right? 2 years, yes. 2 quick years if I do it right. Nothing worth spending money on anymore, really. It's a bit of a problem. I don't particularly know what to spend money on. I guess I'll spend it some on provinces still. Oh, I was also going to take out these guys, right? Mazendaran or whatever. Can I threaten you for land? No. There's almost no way I can threaten these guys. Okay. What does Russia think of me? Russia would probably join me if I attacked the Commonwealth. Austria would join them. France would not, because they're friendly towards them, apparently. Okay, on the other hand, I can just get France to total loyalty. Get Tunis to total loyalty as well. I really both want to beat up Venice, and I also want to beat up the Commonwealth. Let's see what the Commonwealth and other people think of me. Commonwealth isn't happy with me, but they're pretty much the only Christian nation in the world that's angry with me. Which is okay, because I can probably beat them in a war. I just need to take out these last couple nations, and then I can probably fight them. Assuming something else doesn't happen in the meantime. Yeah. The reason I took that is because I have to spend admin power on inflation soon anyway. Seek the support of the clergy. Might as well do that. Should give me... I thought that would have given me enough. Close but no cigar, as they say. It's right up there with, what is it? Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, or close enough, only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. There we go. Close enough. All that. That is a lot of development I just picked up in the last 30 minutes of this. Start taking you out. Pretty sure by the time I'm done this war, I should have cored most of that land. Or not, it really depends how fast I take over this land at this rate. Okay, the Naz are actually doing their job in this case, which is distract them a bit. We'll do reinforced speed, why not? Let's start this war too. Cleansing of heresy. Let's take out your capital army first, I guess. Okay. Sadly, they'll probably get tiny armies up there out taking land before I can stop them. Okay, overextensions 50% and falling rapidly. We have what? 37 years? Oh, a grand embassy. We have about 37 years before we get towards, I think, what is that, absolutism? Global trade. Yeah. A little while. Then we'll probably start expanding even faster. So the only thing I gotta do is make sure I don't fall behind in development and everything else. Let's see, Russia. What is Russia behind in that they could benefit from this? We'll let him study our government some. Be nice to your very large, backwards, powerful backwards neighbor. Don't want to offend them if I can help it too much. Besides, if I go to war with Poland, the Commonwealth, which I intend to, I'm going to really need Russian muscle for that war. The other thing I'm going to really need is probably raise some more Janissaries. I can raise, what, like 10 or 12? I should probably do that now. Conscript Janissaries, conscript Janissaries, conscript Janissaries. Oops, no, nothing there apparently. Huh, less than I thought I could do. Okay. Handful of Janissaries conscripted. Oh no, apparently I missed an area. That makes more sense. 7. Okay, not too bad. I'm definitely going to need more troops than that though. So... there we go. That's a lot of cannon I'm raising there, but it's for a good cause. For a good cause. Take you out completely. There we go. And I actually can raise autonomy there. Nice. Do I want to convert first? Probably. That one's still Sunni already. These guys I can attack in 10 years. These guys are still being slowly annexed. These guys could attack, but I'd also have to take on Fars. I don't want to attack Ethiopia right now, I don't think. They're pretty penned in, honestly. How much do they hate me, though? They could join a coalition against me, I guess. These guys are not going to peace out till I kill off their army. Then they'll be out of the war, unless they've got some really good cores. Nah, terrible cores. I wouldn't mind trying to find and resurrect the Timurids, because the Timurids had some stupid claims. The question is, are the claims still around? And I'm going to probably guess and say they aren't, sadly. Well, you're actually kind of defensive. Nicely done. Sadly, not enough to save you. There we go. Finish them off. Whoops. What happened there? Oh, I must have clicked on the trade center. They are out of the war. We have now pretty much cemented our control over all the important areas in the Middle East, except for the Oman region, which obviously is going to be a lot harder than it seems to be because it's Transoxiana, Fars, and Mahra down there. Although I'll probably attack Mahra, trigger Fars that way. Well, we'll see. Anyhow, let's get some more of these troops raised. I know there are faster ways to raise troops, but since I want such control over the troops I'm raising, I'm doing it this way. Oops. Let's see, where does that put me? That puts me in pretty good shape for army. So let's just Move everything in Constantinople for now. Because this army right here is all Janissaries, cannon, and a couple cavalry units. What I'm hoping, and it's a risky hope, is that I've got enough Janissaries that I can split the armies again. Really? That far off. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to annex those guys too. Do I have enough Janissaries to split into two armies? No. Darn. Okay, I'll have to muster even more troops. I do have a lot of cannon in that army, though. And how's that conversion doing? It's doing okay. I'm thinking, since the next video should be a big war against the Commonwealth and Austria, and Bohemia, and Moldova, I should probably end it roughly here. I'll probably take this army, split it in half, move those out. That's still going to be suffering attrition, so I'll split it in half again. Split this in half. Yeah, that should be enough. It's a little light on the artillery at the moment, though. I can deal with that, though. I'll try and do that little bit of maintenance I want to do in between videos, so you guys don't have to sit around and watch it. So there might be a slight time skip between this one and the next one. Know that it's just pretty much for that sole reason. And thank you guys all for watching, and hopefully next time we have a glorious war against the Commonwealth, and hopefully with the aid of Russia. Actually, I could probably get an alliance with Hungary. Maybe. I could go the long way around, I guess, to France. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.